So I'm at 2810 Duneville. There's a side gate to the backyard that's locked. It's a big backyard. 3-car garage. Roses are all dead. Well, they're not all dead, but they are needing some attention. A lot of these bushes look a little suspect, but they have trimmed the trees, which is good. We've got some big ones here too. Interestingly, on this other side of the house, you've got kind of a random little house. It's teeny tiny. Somebody just drove up to it. But yeah, you've got this kind of empty lot in this little house next door, which I don't think is a big deal, but I'm assuming that might be theirs because that one's not trimmed and it's on their property line. Okay, so here's the front door. No glass on that lighting fixture. Little patio, front patio under this archway. So when you first enter, you get a nice view of the backyard, French door windows. It looks like all the doors to the backyard are new. The LVP that's used here is pretty thin. I mean, it does its job, but it doesn't seem like the most expensive LVP, I guess is what I'm saying. We'll go out here later, but I just kind of wanted to show you you've got this covered patio area. You've got those wider, taller baseboards, which is nice. I do notice a little bit of a flaw with the backsplash. See that? It's not very noticeable, but it's there. And then the edge, it looks like they got some grout on there that they didn't really clean up. So on this side of the home, you've got one bedroom. They're pretty sparse on the Airbnb decor. I think I would probably give them a bad review because I wouldn't have any place to even have like a jack for my suitcase, let alone something to put things away in. All of these lights are in the bathrooms. I don't particularly love them. They're all kind of wonky. You can see it's a little bit crooked there. And I noticed that whoever installed them didn't do a great job in all of the rooms. These are the original windows. I think that's the same that they had in the kitchen. No glass door, because that's expensive. And I guess they expect people to put their shower curtains up, which doesn't look very nice. But I just kind of want to point out some of the workmanship here. Again, I just think that they did a rush job in like cleaning up the edges. Laundry room's over here. See, garage. They have a water softener. Doesn't look like it's in operation though. There's a little bit of salt in there, but it might just be residual. Water heater. I see a date here of 2019. I'm guessing that's when it was installed, not when it was flushed. Good sized garage. They've got overhead lights there. They've got popcorn ceiling through here. That is something that I noticed. They scraped the popcorn in the common areas, but they didn't do it in the living room. Oh, living room, Jesus. Laundry room or in the bedroom. So again, I think they kind of did a budget renovation. So here you've got the scraped ceiling, but if you look here in the bedroom, it used to have the popcorn ceiling. They did do it in the bathroom. So it's unusual, but they've got this little ledge here, and I don't know why. That's unusual to have that there. I have no idea why they did that. There is a step down, so it's a little bit sunken, which for some people, they don't like that because it's just another place you can potentially trip and fall, especially if you have an elderly guest. That is the primary bedroom. You have a guest bathroom here and 2 more bedrooms. We'll start here. Again, the ceiling does have the popcorn on it. Again, super sparse. Maybe that's why they're selling their Airbnb, because they didn't outfit it properly. You need some place to plug in your phone and like a night light or a nightstand. I've stayed at enough Airbnbs to know what these little things that we take for granted. Like this one, at least they gave you a little box so you can put your phone there at night. Walk-in closet. I do like these big, bright overhead lights. They have them in all of the bedrooms. Those are nice. So linen closet. Guest bath. I would have chosen a larger sink basin, but you can kind of see how big it is. Seems small to me. Those lights again, they just look crooked. Seems like they're hard to maybe, this one's not as bad, but I just bent over to open this and I bumped right into the wall behind me. So it's a little bit narrow here. Oh, again, they didn't do a great job on the cleaning there. It's probably the original tub. Okay, the primary bedroom. So this kind of bothers me a little bit. This tub looks like it's crooked. I don't know if you can tell from this, but it's almost like this end is going that direction a little bit. It's not parallel to the wall. I mean, at first glance though, it's a nice shower. I do like what they've done. I look like this is a little bit uneven on the floor. You can actually see it on the baseboards a little bit. But yeah, I'm standing in this little divot right now. You can't see, I can feel it though. Yeah, standard. Again, the sink basins seem a little small. I do like how much space this bathroom has. So primary bedroom, yay, nightstands. Just the other rooms just look so sparse. Now, so this room, you do have actually a view to the pool, which is nice. And you can see the covered patio over there on that side. There's a door that leads out to the backyard. artificial turf. Looks like the hose bib is leaking. There's an elementary school, kitty corner from your backyard. There is a little fire pit area. I think it'd be way cuter if they had an umbrella or a palapa out here, but there is a tree probably going dormant for the winter. Big yard. And they did recently trim all of the palm trees, so that's good. Not a gas fire pit, just one you throw wood into, which would mean you'd have to clean it out when people use it. So your air conditioning units are on the roof, which is typical of this age home. You've got 2 of them. Looks like you've got a rolling gate here. You could park an RV or multiple cars. Pool equipment. This tree here, my neighbor has one, and it has these little tiny balls, like little seed things that come off during the summer, and it's a nightmare on my pool. So this tree will grow bigger, and someday it could become a hassle for the pool because it's right there. It looks like they're trying to grow this so that it'll eventually block the view of the equipment. I mean, okay. I'm assuming the pool lights are operated probably there. I'm guessing. And then that's probably the irrigation timer for the backyard. Oh, there's a key here, but I'm not going to open it. Looking at the exterior, I do see some overspray on the windows and a screen that needs to be replaced. That door there is probably coming from the kitchen area. Gotta go look again. These roses look better. The front yard ones just look like they've been, maybe the irrigation's not going to them. Okay, I'm gonna shut off all the lights on this side. And if I see any other little minor details, I'll shoot video of it. Under the kitchen sink, I see they've got an accordion pipe here. So I've seen this happen before where they try to get something to do with the incinerator, I don't know, garbage disposal. Like it makes it easier for them to just install and it's cheap. But I know that a home inspector would call that out as a temporary fix. So I'm not sure if they're selling everything furnished. I've got to look at the listing again, but this is some of what they've got in here. The drawers are all soft close, which is good. One of my biggest complaints is you never get a good knife at an Airbnb. I just have to bring my own. Not a lot in the cabinets here. I'm wondering if there's pots and pans. Not there. Wow, basic. This is not a well-equipped kitchen. I'd be pretty disappointed if I stayed here. All right, I think that pretty much is it. I think I've covered everything. I'm looking at all the corners of the rooms right now. Not sure what's going on here with these windows. Maybe it's just old and dirty, maybe. But if you have any questions, let me know. So back out in front of the house, this is a corner lot. You've got a beautiful house across the street that they've put a lot of money into their fencing, I can tell you that. But all these custom homes have big lots of land around here. And you do have I think it's an elementary school at that corner.